Hey guys, and welcome to Dainty Bite. Today I'm gonna show you how to make the most amazing hazelnut pound cake. This cake is worth every single calorie. Let's make it together, shall we? You're gonna start with room temperature butter. I have 113 grams. You're gonna add 1 cup of granulated sugar. I don't wanna mix the butter and sugar way too much. Just mix until combined. And try to use the best butter you can find. I use European butter. This one is unsalted. I start adding the eggs one at a time. I'm using 3 medium eggs. I'll leave all the amounts and all the ingredients in the description box below, so check it out. I add the second egg, mix, and the third egg. These are some nice farm eggs. They're not too big. That's why I added 3. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of frangelico, some hazelnut liqueur. It's gonna add so much good flavor. I'm done mixing. I'm gonna stop right there and show you the dry ingredients. I have 240 grams of cake flour. To that, I'm gonna add half a tablespoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a touch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla powder. Mix all the dry ingredients together. You can sift or you can leave as is. You don't have to sift the dry ingredients if you don't want to. Add to the batter. And towards the end, you're gonna add 3 tablespoons of buttermilk. Mix them in with a spatula, incorporate them as you go, alternate between the flour and the buttermilk. And the batter is not ready yet. I'm gonna add a good amount of finely chopped hazelnuts. These hazelnuts have been toasted. I removed all the outer shell, processed in the food processor. I added about 120 grams. Mix in with the batter and grease a loaf cake with butter and flour or a baking spray, whichever is easier. Add the batter. You're gonna bake at 350 for 40 to 50 minutes. It's gonna take a longer time in the oven, but it's gonna smell heavenly. I'm gonna let it cool completely before I add some chocolate ganache. And the chocolate ganache, I'm using a double boiler. I added 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, or you can mix semi-sweet and milk chocolate. It's totally up to you. 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Let them melt and become so silky. Towards the end, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter, and I add the rest of my chopped hazelnuts. I would say half a cup of finely chopped hazelnuts is perfect. I add to the cake while the chocolate is still very warm. I add a generous amount, try to cover all the sides. You can refrigerate a little bit until the chocolate sets nicely. Decorate it. I added some hazelnuts and some nice flowers. It looked amazing and it tasted even better. If you love hazelnuts, you are gonna love this cake. It's great with your morning coffee or afternoon hot cup of tea. Give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments box below. And until next time, bon appétit!